Hey everyone, have you ever been working or studying and felt so sleepy, even though you got plenty of sleep and ate a good meal? You know that sluggish, zombie-like state where you can barely function. Let's be real, when you're like that, you're not getting anything done. You want to be rich? Keep dreaming. You want to be successful or famous? Yeah, good luck with that. You're not going to achieve anything if you're dragging through the day, half asleep, tired, and unmotivated. That's why I'm promising you in this talk, I'm going to share solutions to tackle this problem once and for all. We're going to get you feeling like you've got fuel in the tank, full of energy, so you can crush it at work or school. No more running on empty. You'll be productive, fired up, and getting stuff done every week. Let's dive into the methods to beat that sleepy feeling during work or study, without relying on pills, coffee, or energy drinks. Sure, drinking coffee is normal, but we're going to do this the healthy way. One more thing. These are methods I've personally tested. I've been the guinea pig, and I can tell you they work. I'm really excited, proud, and confident about this talk. I'm going to share 2 methods with you, and we'll start with the first one right now, the sensory stimulation method. Let's go. Method 1, sensory stimulation. Hey everyone, welcome to the first method for beating sleepiness during work or study, the sensory stimulation method. Here's the deal, our 5 senses are how we experience the world around us. When our senses are active and engaged, it's nearly impossible to feel sleepy while working or studying. But if your senses are in a passive, sluggish state, or worse, not being used at all, you're going to feel drowsy. For example, if your eyes are half closed and the lighting is dim, I'm telling you, even at 6 a.m. or 9 a.m., you'll still feel sleepy. On the flip side, when all your senses are stimulated just the right amount and in an active, dynamic way, trust me, you'll be wide awake. This method is my first pick because it's super effective and easy to do. So, let's break down the 5 senses and how to stimulate each one in a healthy way to shift from feeling sluggish to being alert and focused. By the end, you'll be sharp and ready to tackle your work or studies. Sense 1, vision, sight. How do we stimulate our vision? It's simple, work or study in a bright environment. Light is your best friend. If you're at an office and your boss lets you pick your seat, fight tooth and nail for the spot by the window. That natural sunlight will be a lifesaver when you're feeling sleepy. If you work from home or run your own business, set up your desk as close to a window as possible. That's the ideal setup. But what if you're stuck in a less than ideal situation, like working in a corner of an office building? Crank up the overhead lights to the max. If the office lighting is too dim, invest in a desk lamp. Make sure it's a high-quality one that's easy on your eyes. This is super important. A lot of you are working in dim environments, and that makes you feel sluggish. Try this. Go to a coffee shop. Most of them use warm, dim yellow lighting. Sit there for 30 minutes trying to work, and I guarantee you'll start feeling sleepy, unless you're playing a game on your phone with intense focus. If you're doing actual work, you're doomed. So, if you're at a coffee shop, pick a spot near a window with lots of light. It makes a huge difference. Sense 2, hearing, sound. Next up, let's stimulate your hearing. This one's easy, play music while you work. But here's the catch, avoid using earphones if you can, because they can damage your hearing over time. Instead, get a small Bluetooth speaker, keep the volume low so you don't disturb others, and play some tunes. Here's a pro tip, listen to music you don't understand, like instrumental tracks, or songs in a foreign language, Korean, Chinese, or English, whatever works. Why? If you know the lyrics, you might start singing along in your head, which can distract you from work. A quiet office can feel so serious and lifeless that it lulls your ears into a passive state, making you sleepy. So, turn on some music, it's that simple. Sense 3, taste. Now, let's talk about taste. When you're working or studying, your taste buds are usually just sitting there, doing nothing except swallowing the occasional sip of water. So, here's what I suggest, when you start feeling sleepy, pop a piece of candy in your mouth. But hold up, don't grab the cheap, sugary stuff from the convenience store. Those candies can ruin your teeth and spike your blood sugar, which isn't good for your health. Instead, go for something healthier, like cinnamon candy or even a small piece of cinnamon bark, which you can find at herbal stores. These strong flavors will wake up your taste buds and give your brain a little jolt. It's super easy, and it works. Sense 4, smell. Next, let's tackle your sense of smell. You've got a few options here. If you're not working in a fancy hotel with air fresheners everywhere, try this, place a fragrant flower at your workspace, like jasmine or ylang ylang. They're super aromatic and affordable. You can even buy a small potted jasmine plant, which is cheap and makes your desk look fresh and lively. Just make sure you're not allergic to the flowers you pick. If flowers aren't an option, use essential oils. But be careful, some cheap oils can be bad for your health, so do your research and pick high-quality ones. A small amount of essential oil can create a pleasant, uplifting scent that keeps you energized. One thing to keep in mind, in a crowded office, don't overdo it with the oils. Use just enough for you to smell, so you're not overwhelming your coworkers. Everyone has different tastes in scents. What you love, someone else might hate. So, be considerate. If flowers and oils aren't your thing, here's a simple trick: dab a tiny bit of menthol oil, like Tiger Balm or something similar, under your nose. The smell lasts for 30 minutes or more and keeps your sense of smell active without bothering anyone. It's a quick, effective way to stay alert. Sense 5, touch. Finally, let's talk about touch, your tactile sense. Here's a quick exercise. When you're starting to feel sleepy, rub your hands together vigorously for about 3 minutes. You'll feel your body wake up. If you're in a private space, rub hard until your hands get warm. If you're in a shared office and don't want to look weird, just rub your hands gently under the desk for 3 minutes. It's super easy and works like a charm. Here's the thing, you need to stimulate all 5 senses at the same time for this to work best. If you only focus on one, like your vision, and ignore the others, it might not be enough. But don't worry, most of these steps can be prepped in advance. Set up your desk by a window, keep some healthy candy or menthol oil handy, have a speaker ready for music, and you're good to go. The actual process, playing music and rubbing your hands, takes maybe 2 to 3 minutes total. That's it. 3 minutes to boost your energy, stay sharp, and get back to work with focus. Don't let yourself waste the day feeling sluggish, tired, and nodding off at your desk. That's a recipe for failure. Try these sensory stimulation tricks, and you'll be amazed at how much more productive and alive you feel. Method 2, the movement combo. Alright, welcome to the second method of today's talk, how to stay awake during work or study without coffee, pills, or energy drinks. I'm not a fan of chugging coffee to stay alert. It's not great for your health in the long run. I'll sip a couple of shots of espresso or black coffee sometimes, but that's it. We're here to find healthy, sustainable ways to stay energized. This method is what I call the movement combo. It's a set of simple physical activities to get your body moving, because when you're active, it's nearly impossible to feel sleepy. Think about it, have you ever seen someone playing badminton or soccer while yawning? Nope. Sure, a benchwarmer might nod off, but once you're out there moving for 15 minutes, sleepiness disappears. Now, I'm not saying you should start playing sports in the middle of work. That's not practical. Instead, I've got some easy, office-friendly options for you to try. You don't have to do all of them, pick the ones that work for you. But if you do them all, you'll be wide awake, unless you're severely sleep-deprived, like only getting 2 or 3 hours of sleep a night, in which case, nothing's saving you. Movement 1, walk. First up, walk. I'm not talking about walking to work from home. Take your car or whatever as usual. But when you get to the office, skip the elevator and take the stairs. Climbing stairs is one of the best ways to stay alert. There's science to back this up. Dr. Robert Thayer from California State University found that just 10 minutes of walking can boost your energy for 2 hours. That's huge. So, climb those stairs when you arrive at work. If you're in a tall building, like working on the 10th floor of a skyscraper, maybe take the elevator to the 6th floor and walk the rest of the way. It's great for your health and keeps you sharp. Also, during the workday, get up and walk every hour or so, even if it's just to the bathroom. I do this myself. I'll walk to the restroom, look in the mirror, and head back, even if I don't need to go. It's a habit to keep moving. Walking every 45 minutes to an hour prevents health issues like hemorrhoids and keeps you from sitting still too long, which makes you sluggish and sleepy. Movement 2, talk. Next, talk to someone. Have you ever been out with friends, chatting and catching up, and felt sleepy? Probably not, unless you're really exhausted. When you're excited and talking, it's hard to doze off. In the office, take a quick break to chat with a coworker for a few minutes, maybe talk about something fun, like a hot topic or office gossip. This wakes up your brain because you're actively thinking about what to say, and it shifts you from a passive, sluggish state to an engaged one. Plus, talking brings out emotions, happiness, excitement, even sadness, which make it harder to feel sleepy. Ever seen someone laughing in their sleep? Exactly. Now, don't overdo it. Chat for 5 minutes, not an hour, or you'll get distracted. If talking to coworkers isn't an option, call a friend or family member. If that's not convenient, here's a trick I used back in the day. Call a customer service hotline, like a general info line. In Vietnam, it's 1080. When I was a kid, before Google was big and I couldn't afford a computer, I'd call 1080 to ask random questions, like, can you give me a list of clothing stores on a certain street? You'd be surprised, they'll look it up for you. It's a fun way to stay awake, and you might even get useful info. The point is, talking keeps you alert, and it's easy to do. Movement 3, shower. This one's trickier if you're in an office, but it's a game changer if you work from home or have your own business. When you're feeling sleepy, take a quick shower. I'm serious, it's magical. Even billionaire Elon Musk swears by showers as one of the most important things for staying refreshed. Scientifically, a shower relaxes your muscles, reduces stress, improves blood circulation, and boosts your immune system. It's a simple act with big benefits for your energy and mental clarity. If you're at home, try showering once or twice a day when you feel sleepy. Don't go overboard, 80 showers a day is not what I'm saying. Stick to a reasonable schedule, and your skin will thank you. Movement 4, karaoke. Alright, you might laugh at this one, but hear me out, it works, especially if you're working from home or have your own office. If you're feeling sleepy, sing a karaoke song. Pick something upbeat that you love and belt it out. Apps like iCara make it easy. 5 minutes of singing, and I guarantee you'll be wide awake. I've done this myself at my company, singing a high-energy song, and it totally shakes off the sleepiness. Just don't get carried away and sing a whole album, stick to one song, then get back to work. This one's especially great for entrepreneurs or anyone with a private workspace. So, to recap the movement combo. Walk or climb stairs. Talk to someone, coworkers, friends, or even a hotline. Take a shower, if you're at home. Sing karaoke, if you've got the space. Pick the options that fit your situation. These are like tools in your toolbox, use them when you're feeling sleepy to snap yourself back to alertness. They're simple, effective, and don't require much effort. Final thoughts. Lately, I've been focusing a lot on self-improvement because I believe this, no matter how many business strategies or life hacks you know, if your body and mind are weak, you won't achieve anything. Knowledge is great, but if you're not at your best physically and mentally, you can't handle the tough stuff. Success requires mastering the hard things, and that starts with building a stronger, more resilient you. Running a business is tough, and lazy people who just want an easy life will never make it, no matter how much money they have. I hope this talk helps you when you're feeling sleepy but have a ton of work, responsibilities, or dreams to chase. Use these methods to stay sharp, push through, and keep working toward your goals. First, you'll conquer yourself, and then you'll be ready to chase your dreams and achieve what you've always wanted. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.